Marble is the embodiment of mystery, fusing wisdom in time to earth. The tale of working marble goes back thousands of years. The colours tell the secrets of life which bring the past and present together as if on a painting. In Anatolia, the cradle of civilization, the usage of stone started in the Hittite period. Although the Ionians and Carians had reached a high level in the usage of natural stone, marble had its golden age in the Hellenistic and Roman civilizations. The marble works made in the schools of Bergama and Aphrodisia were involved in the wonders of the ancient world. The antique cataract machine that was found in Ephesus is one of the strongest witnesses of the past. The most magnificent constructions among the 5,000-year-old works of art and culture from Mesopotamia to Anatolia have the sign of marble. The Anatolian lands are the hometown of marble, and here is the Marmara Island that gives the marble its name. During the Byzantium, Seljuk and Ottoman periods, marble carried on its magnificence. Having seen the noble glitter of marble, the Ottoman architects and masters of stone managed to bring these precious stones to higher levels as seen in the past. In the early days of the Republican regime, the usage of natural stones in the constructions was held in the highest regard. We have been looking for the traces of the past in the first stone factory of that period. The stones which were produced here remind us of a speech. It is merely the stone in nature aging with soberness. The memorial mausoleum, the grave of our greatest leader Ataturk, is a kind of museum reflecting the richness of stones in our country. There are some natural stone reserves in every geographic region in our country, from Thrace to Anatolia, the Marmara and Aegean regions coming first. The superiority of Turkish natural stones was proved in the world natural stone market as regards their kind, colour, pattern and variety. When the number of the licenses of the natural stoneworks and the distributions according to their kinds are investigated in our country, there has been 12,121 marble licenses, including 9,031 research license, 1,514 preliminary business license, 1,576 business license since the end of 2002. The production in the year 2000 is 848,000 cubic metres, and it has had an increase of 15.8% from 1999. In the light of the present data, there is a production of 1 million cubic metres in 2001 and 1.3 million cubic metres since 2002. When we make a research of the capacities of the foundations of natural stone mines, there we will see a wide range of assembly groups, workshop-styled, small businesses which produce semi-manufactured goods, and big businesses that have integrated production. Considering the production of machines and equipment, we can see that the number of employees is over 200,000. With a simple calculation, we can say that more than 1 million people get income from this sector. In this case, it is obvious that 1 in 70 people living in our country earns his life in this sector. The industry of machinery, an inseparable part of the natural stone sector, has been developing rapidly, and nearly all of the business and process machines are manufactured in Turkey. Turkish-made machines and equipment are widely used and are both cheaper than imported stock and yet of sufficient quality. According to the data that was given by the machine producers, 60 to 65% of the machines used in our raw material production and 40 to 45% of the machines used in the processing plants are our local products. The natural stone machines and equipment which are produced in our country are exported to a wide spectrum of countries, from the Middle East and the Turkish republics in Asia to Malaysia and the Ukraine. Fairs and other promotional activities have an important influence on the development of the sector. The only international specialist marble fair in Turkey is organised in İZMİR every year. The Marble, Natural Stone and Technologies Fair has taken its place among the other natural stone fairs in the world. The Turkish natural stone sector started to develop around the 1980s. Despite being late in industrialization, the sector, particularly since the early 1990s, has been developing fast. Natural stone exports was $34 million in the start of the 90s, $189 million in the year 2000, and in 2001 it reached $223.5 million, with an increase of 18.45% compared with the previous year. Export figures for the year 2002 show the total mining export was $684.6 million, and the natural stone export shares comprised 44.2% of the total mine export. With the export of $303 million in 2002, there was a rise of 35.5%, up from the previous year. The natural stone sector has reached the top of the mine exports by means of overtaking the borax salts in the recent years. With its huge potential, it is clear that Turkish natural stone mining is going to take its part among the leading countries of the world's stone market in the coming years. Since we were born, there has always been stone in every part of our lives, and stone is always with us. It hopes to be a guest sometimes to a house, or perhaps to a different creation. The secret of immortality is hidden in stone. Yes, sometimes, as a fireplace where we bake our bread. The roof covering our houses becomes a pillow where we rest on. Sometimes, as the table we dine at, or a slate in a Turkish bath where we sweat, or the ashes of our cigarette accompanied by a tray. And when the departure day comes, our names are written on our own tombstone. We've witnessed the exciting and hard journey of the stone in the warmth of a man's hand, as if it's being shaped with the utmost care of a jeweller's. And here, the voice of those working the stone by heart and soul is likely to be hidden in those heart-captivating lines. You are the dust on my eyelashes, mud on my clothes, corn of my hands. My solitude, tears on my eyes, my fellow sufferer, my hope, glittering star, my loved and honoured above all, and you are my unchangeable, my stone.